Hello YouTube, this is the Darkly Player coming with a new type of video. Pretty much there's not anybody on to play for the deck I was going to play with, so I decided let's do something and show you how I build decks. So here's the basic decks I've got. There's a few I can't play because I either don't have the cards no more or they're incomplete. And I wanted to build a new deck right here in front of your guys' eyes for Modern. And, you know, I want to build a cool idea. So let's go over here to the left. And let's go to Format. I will click Add a Deck. I'll call it Random for now because I don't know the name I'm going to have or an idea. I'll scroll down, pick a deck box, and hit OK. Okay, easy. The best way I do it for Modern is I always go Modern, and I'm also in a weird mood right now, so I want to build a deck I haven't built in a while. So let's go up here to search, see what ally I have. Oh, I pretty much have everything. Okay, let's have fun with this. As you can see, I'll upload my preview pane for you guys so you guys can see the cards a little bit better. You know, it's an old deck idea, but I want to redo it for you guys, and it will be running Hot of Free Blades. I'm going to pop 4 of those into the deck right quick. It'll run a couple of these Blade Masters. It'll also be running the Clerics. Now this deck was a little weird because I am going to also put in move the preview pane over. I only got one. It is going to run 4 Wardens as well. It's also going to run, I don't know if I still have them. No, I don't. It's supposed to be running an Ascendant, but I don't have them right now. But this is so far the best just of the deck. It's going to be a mini white deck, casual, modern, running around the old ally archetypes. It's going to be mono white, so there's going to be some control in it. We'll show you the control in a little bit. So yeah, we got 16 creatures. I really want those Ascendants in there, but because I don't have them, I will just automatically find the plane symbol. Well, first I'll hit enter. Then I'll go up to there's white. I'll go subtype creature. Now type creature. And the reason I keep doing these things is because it'll allow me just to be able to look in my collection. I'm gonna scroll this down. And as you can see, I got some decent looking cards in here. Now since I am what it looks like to be running, you know, some nice little items. They're all mini weenies. I'm going to look through here right quick for something that will give me a little bit of a boost. So I will add 3 Pride Mates in here because they are really good with these other 2 cards. Or with the Pride Mate is really awesome with the Soul Warden and the Cleric combos. I'm also going to find a little beater. I'm going to sort these right quick by mana cost. If it'll let me. No. Okay, here, sort. Converted mana cost. There we go. All the ones are at the bottom. The card I'm looking for is a 6. I don't think I have him in here. Nope. So I do not have what I was looking for. I was looking for a Sun Titan because Sun Titans are really cool in this deck. So we need something to add us a little oomph, but not too much. So I got a decent spread here. So I'm going to tech in some control. That costs 3. I want to see if I can find one that does something similar, but for a little cheaper. But that's essentially what I would like, because those are really powerful. And a lot of people will think, oh, that's not too powerful. But if you do it in response to something, you can easily knock out an attacker or a blocker and just get through fast. But actually, let's go with that. I know what you're thinking. Why the white main line? Hold on, I'm going to take a drink. But look at its ability. Whenever it comes into play, I have to return a creature I control to my hand, or to its owner's hand. So I'm going to pop 3 of those in there. And the reason why that's good is because this is mainly running the ally engine, and those only trigger when something comes into play. So I can bounce like Undo Cleric and get a lot of life gain. It would probably be bad to bounce Hada or Kazanja if they got more than a couple +1/+1 counters on them, but that's also a good way to bounce those back. It's also got flash, so I can flash into a blocker, flash into response. So I could flash this onto the field, save one of my creatures, and be awesome. So yeah, that card looks like a cool deck. So far, here's the creatures. This video is going to go a little long, but that's the fun of it. This is how my mind rolls when I'm building a deck. Now, since it's white, it's going to be easy what I'm going to pick. But because I'm on a budget, because I don't think I got any of the really good stuff on this account yet. Nope. So we're going to go white. We're going to go instant. I don't want path. Hold on. Hit enter. I might do this again. Okay, I do want a sorceries, enchantments, instants, artifacts. I want all of those in here. So we'll scroll this down and see what I can find. I do want some control. I don't think I really have any damage, and I want some protection, because white's also good about that. So off the top, I automatically see Condemn, which ain't the best card, but for 1 mana, it's not bad. You know, it's an instant, so target attacking creature goes on the bottom of their deck. So they're hitting you with something bad, and it's got indestructibility or something like that. Just pop that out, and they probably won't be expecting it. But this is going to be a semi-budget build because I don't have all the cards I really need for the deck. But 4 Condemns ain't bad. If you do have the Path to Exile, take Condemn out, put Paths in. I saw the Journey to Nowhere. These are fun, but not that great. But I might have the rings. Hold on. Let me scroll down to 3 right quick. Yep. Oh, I only got 2. But yeah, Oblivion Ring is an automatic add-on into this deck. That's tempting because people do not expect white counters, but it goes right back to the top of its owner's library. So we will see what happens. We'll look at this other stuff and see what I can pull out. I do want... That was also tempting. Like I said, I'll probably put these in because I do need some... But it's creature removal, and I don't really want a bunch of creature removal like that. The Oblivion Rings would be a little bit better. So, let's see what this is. That is definitely going to go in. The Dawn Charm. Because it's very situational, but it also is a counter for anything that targets me. So that's really good against burn or something, or stuff like Sign in Blood if they're trying to kill me with that. Or they got cards that say, hey, target player has to sacrifice a creature. That would be really good against that. So far I only got 10 other. I need about 8 more because I want to keep this to about a 60 card deck. I might do 9 more if I could find some things I would like. If I had it, I know it's probably not. Okay, I might do Smite. That's an evil card. Yeah, it's a block creature, but if you trigger this out, it's basically trigger this out before they damage step, and pretty much that will hurt them bad. That's also a very annoying card. Yeah, I don't see none of the pumps I would need for this deck. Like, I would need... this deck would really love some pumps. But since I don't have a lot of power pumps, I'm just going to go with control. So I will probably put in 3 of those smites. Keep to the mini Weenie deck. Let's see where those are. There they are. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this old changeling. That's not too bad, but not what I'm running for. Lifelink is good. I've seen that teched against some power hitters where you don't really lose life, but pacifism, that's very annoying. That ain't too bad, but I'd rather do a blanket rather than just single. Again, that's situational. I might pop in 3 of these. Well, maybe not 3. I'll probably pop in 2. Because they could help out a little bit. Now, we need 4 more. Because we'll keep to about 61 in this. And let's scroll the deck back up and see what I got. So far I'm running 4 Condemns, 4 Hot of Freeblades, 4 Smite, 4 Soul Warden. Oh wait, sorry, let me rephrase that because I'm just going off by what I see in my head. 4 Condemn, 4 Hot of Freeblade, 3 Smite, 4 Soul Warden, 3 of Johnny's Pride Mate, 4 Dawn Charm, 4 Undo Clerics, 3 White Mane Lion, 4 Kazandu Blade Masters, 2 Lapse of Certainty, and 2 Oblivion Rings. Now, I would really like a 3rd Oblivion Ring in this deck because those things are awesome. Heck, I'd put it up to 4 and put in like another 2 cards that I could tech in. Okay, that's a cool card. That could trigger off my own stuff, so I could like block and trigger into that. Or if they're attacking me with a big old beastie, again, goes back to indestructibility or something, or can't be destroyed, or can't be hurt or something. You know, you could exile it for a turn and put it back into play. And it'll come back with Summoning Sickness, which ain't bad. Now that's a good card, but it does cost 3, so I might put that down. Not seeing a lot of mono white. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from white to colorless. And I want to see what artifact I have. You know, they have a bunch of pumps, they have a bunch of creatures, and artifacts are pretty much universal. They can go into every deck. I could use it for mana ramp, I could use it for draw. Sadly, this deck either needs some heavy draw Well, it doesn't probably need draw. A lot of people don't play with draw for some reason. I love draw. Or I could be a meanie. Yeah, let's put 4 of these in. That way, I can give creatures hexproof. And on top of that, I could give those haste. So that also puts us to the 19 other. And since this is just mono white, I'm just going to throw in a bunch of planes. Let's see what planes I have. I haven't built a white deck in a while, but I normally like to keep I there we go. I do like to keep certain lands for certain decks. You know, I long ago I got a bunch of lands for specific artwork, but I don't think Plains was one of the decks I did this with. So I may need to go buy them some, but yeah. So I'll probably just find one I have a bunch of and then just throw that in there. Yeah, I don't got that many planes. I'll probably just put these in. They don't look too bad. Okay. Let's get another one. I usually like the really dark stuff, so yeah, let's put that in. So there's the deck. This video is a little long. This will go to a new part of my channel. But here's a little review of the deck. Here's the new deck list. It is running 4 Condemns, 4 Hada Free Blades, 3 Smite, 4 Soul Warden, 3 Ajani's Pridemate, 4 Dawn Charms, 4 Undo Clerics, 3 White Mane Lions, 4 Kazandu Blade Master, 2 Lapse of Certainty, 2 Oblivion Rings, 20 Planes, and 4 Swiftfoot Boots. Again, this deck ain't what I would really want. I would like to put in the 2 more Oblivion Rings, and for that I'd probably take out the Lapse of Certainties. I would also like to do a Path of Exile for the Condemns, but I can only play with what I have in my account, and since I haven't sat down and invested a little bit of money since I returned to Magic Online, I had to play with some of the older stuff I have. But this looks like a decent deck for casual. It's got control, it's got speed creatures, it's got pumps, it's got counters even, and you know, people are not going to expect these counters to be in here. And it's just going to be one fun deck to play with. So that's the what I call random for now, but we will rename this so you guys can see that it is now being called the White Weenie Ally deck. So yeah, this is now the White Weenie Ally deck. Not a very fun name, but it's about the best I can come up with right now. Not too bad of a deck. It's running 61 cards, 20 lands, which is probably way more than enough for this deck. And then it's running a bunch of low casting stuff. I think the highest card I got is 3, and that's Oblivion Ring and the Lapse of Certainty. Everything else costs 2 or 1. Most of it costs 2, so most of it will be like turn 2 stuff. But again, it's got the awesome powerhouse here. So it's like turn 1 Soul Warden, turn 2 Ajani's will be awesome. Turn 1 Soul, turn 2 Ajani, turn 3 Undo. That would just be insane. So this is just a nice little budget white deck. And we'll play with this later after I do after we do the mono red black deck duels. So this will be a little bit on the back burner, but I will make the videos as soon as I can for you guys. So this is the Darkly player with a deck building video, and everybody